Hey, it's Kevin Gilligan at photosbycag.com, and I hope you're doing okay during this crazy COVID summer, staying safe. Love to those that you love. Today, let me tell you about some gear that I acquired. A while back, I got this really nice Fuji X-T4. Been about 7 years since I updated my Canon 7D Mark IIs. I wanted a new camera. I really love the vintage dials on the Fuji. I love that it has 2 card slots. I really like the color profiles on the Fuji. But I have all this great Tamron glass, and Tamron doesn't currently work on the Fuji. So what to do? Well, I ordered the Fringer adapter that it's called officially the Fringer EF-FX Pro 2. And this adapter lets you put all of your Canon and Tamron glass on an X-T4. So I just picked it up, and it's great because I really like the Fuji glass that I have, but I really want to be able to use all the Tamron glass that I've got. So today I'm doing some quick tests. I've got a 24-70, I've got a 150-600, I've got several other lenses, an 85, then I'm going to put through some tests, take some shots with it, check out the autofocus, which is key because there are some other adapters out there that don't do autofocus, but really it's of no use to me if I can't do autofocus. But first impressions are very good. So I'm going to head out and take some pictures down by the beach, and I'll show you what I got. Alright, I just got back from shooting at the beach with the Fringer adapter. I shot with several different lenses. I shot with the 70-200, the 150-600, the 15-30. I didn't bring the 85 this time, but I think I have a pretty good representative sample of how it works. Overall, I would say it works great, and it's a very good way to save a bunch of money. If you already have Canon Tamron lenses, you want to buy one of these Fringer adapters, $350, and you can use 70-200, which is around $1,000. You can use a 150-600, which is, close to $1,000. A 24-70, etc. Or you could buy all the new lenses from Fuji and get all of those, which you might want to do. But if you happen to already have the glass, it's a good way to go. My thoughts. The 24-70 worked great. I was very happy with the performance on that. The 70-200 was very good in the performance, especially autofocusing, and I photographed some bikes as they were coming by and panning. If you don't know, a lot of Tamron lenses have settings for different panning, and once you get that down, you can do some really nice autofocusing. I had a little more trouble with the 150-6, but that's not unexpected because I did handheld, and whenever I shoot this thing, I use a tripod or a monopod, and I didn't do that today, so I had a little more trouble with it. So if you're not used to shooting a lens that is this long, keep in mind when you're shooting something that is a football field away, very small variations are going to make a huge difference because of the geometry. So it didn't go as well on the long end, but I still got some really good shots. And I would say if you're using it for landscapes, 150-6, no problem. If I'm using it for sports, I'm not sure if I would use the adapter for sports or not. You might lose a stop of light, the speed, I'm not so sure. The other thing is, to be honest, is that I'm still learning some of the Fuji aspects in their focusing. Typically what I do when I'm focusing for sports, when I go and I've shot pro soccer, for example, is I'll do a single focus point instead of using the face tracking, because the face tracking is all over the place. And so what I'll usually do is move the joystick as I'm shooting, push to what I want, and shoot that way, and I get better results. So in case you were thinking about it. So I would have no problem recommending it for landscapes. For sports, I'm just not sure yet. I'm not going to say that it wouldn't work with the Fringer adapter, because I've used the 150-600 from Tamron for all kinds of sports, surfing and pro soccer, etc., and it worked great for me. So I got lots of good images with that. So I'm not sure if it's the combination of learning Fuji's tracking system and the Fringer, or if it's just user error on my part, but it's going to take some fiddling. But the 24 to 70 and the 15 to 30 and 7200, great. So definitely check it out. You can save a bunch of money. I hope this is helpful for you, and take a look at the images. And if you like the information, spread it around, tell your friends. Go to my site, buy print, Kevin Gilligan, photosbycag.com. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.